मंजिलें बड़ी ज़िद्दी होती हैं, हासिल कहाँ नसीब से होती हैं, मगर वहाँ तूफ़ान भी हार जाते हैं जहाँ कश्तियाँ ज़िद पर होती हैं। A very good evening everyone and welcome you all to Golden Pride Function 2022. We've all gathered here this wonderful evening to celebrate our students with such determination and perseverance. Let's give a huge round of applause to our very competent gold medalists and PhD awardees. It is the light of a lamp that pervades all existence. A lamp removes all darkness. It is by a lamp that one can achieve everything. O lamp that denotes transition, I bow down to you. With these words, I request the dignitaries on the dais to please proceed for lighting the lamp. Ladies and gentlemen, we have amongst us today the esteemed presence of our eminent chief guest, Professor Randeep Guleria, Director AIMS, our guest of honor, Shri S.R. Narasimhan, Chairman and Managing Director of Power System Operation Corporation, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor J.P. Saini Sir, Shri Karnail Singh Ji, former Chief Enforcement Directorate and founder member of DCDTU Alumni Association, Registrar Professor Madhusudan Singh, Dean Student Welfare and Convener of the Golden Pride Function, Professor S. Indu, Dean Alumni Affairs, Professor Rajesh Rohilla, Dean Academics UG and Co-Convener of the Function, Professor Rajeshwari Pandey, Director Equal Opportunity Cell and Convener of Medals and Scholarships, Professor Rachna Garg, members of the DCDTU Alumni Association, Deans, HODs, fellow faculty members, gold medalists and PhD awardees, fellowship recipients, vibrant students, respected parents, all the invitees, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to all of you. अतिथि सत्कार बिना हर अरदास अधूरी होती है. अतिथि ही वो फरिश्ते हैं जिनके आने से आस पूरी होती है. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving our guests the most cordial of the floral welcomes. We warmly welcome our chief guest, Professor Randeep Guleria. Please put your hands together as we welcome our guest of honor, Shri S.R. Narasimhan. We welcome Shri Karnail Singh Ji. We welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor J.P. Saini, and thank him for his valuable time to join the event. We extend a warm welcome to our scrupulous Registrar, Professor Madhusudan Singh. We welcome Professor S. Indu, the backbone behind the event. Please join us as we welcome Professor Rajesh Rohilla. We welcome our very dynamic lady, Professor Rajeshwari Pandey. We welcome Professor Rachna Garg. Some of the governing council members of DCT2 Alumni Association have also joined us. Welcome Shri P.D. Sivalji. We welcome Shri Sanjay Devanji. Dr. Deepti Mal. Okay, Shri Arun Gupta ji. कई जीत बाकी हैं, कई हार बाकी हैं, अभी तो जिंदगी का सार बाकी है। यहाँ से चले हैं नई मंजिल के लिए, यह तो एक पन्ना था, अभी पूरी किताब बाकी है। We have all gathered here to celebrate the gold medalists and PhD awardees. With these words, I invite Professor Rajesh Rohilla, Dean Alumni Affairs and Head Training and Placement DTU, to deliver the welcome address.
Good evening, everyone. Our chief guest of the day, Professor Randeep Guleria, who is Director of All India Institute of Medical Sciences. Our guest of honor, Shri S.R. Narasimhan, Chairman cum Managing Director of POSOCO. Our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor J.P. Saini. Our special guest, Shri Karnail Singh, former Special Director of Enforcement Directorate. Professor Madhusudan Singh, Registrar DTU, Professor S. Indu, Dean Student Welfare, Professor Rajeshwari Pandey, Dean Academic UG, Professor Rachna Garg, Chairperson Medals and Scholarship Committee, Mrs. Madhu Jain, some of the alumni, some of the executive committee members of Alumni Association are also present. Shri Arun Gupta ji, Shri Sanjay Diwan, Shri P.D. Sival ji, all the deans, HODs, faculty members, and distinguished guests, proud parents, and dear students. I extend a very warm welcome to this program. Now, this evening, we are gathered here to celebrate the success of our PhD awardees, gold medalists, and the scholarship winners. These students have burnt the midnight oil to light the path to the success, and we are here to wish them all the best. A big round of applause for all the gold medalists, PhD awardees, and scholarship winners. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have stars in the sky and we have stars on the stage as well. We are privileged to welcome some of the brightest the world has seen. It is an honor for me to welcome them all. Today, we are honored to have with us one of the visionary leaders in the field of medical sciences. That is Dr. Randeep Guleria. Although his name needs no introduction, but we have certain feelings which we certainly would like to share with you, sir. So Dr. Randeep Guleria, he, apart from being the director of AIIMS, he is the leading pulmonary expert in India. Not just India, but in fact in the world. And he is credited with starting the Department of Pulmonary Science at AIIMS. And there are many achievements to his credit. Probably words will not be enough. He is part of all the eminent panels related to the medical sciences, not only at the national, but at the international level, like WHO. During the pandemic, the situation was unprecedented. People were clueless. They did not have any idea how to face this situation. And it is in this period that Dr. Guleria helped us, the country, to overcome or face this situation. It is because of him that we are feeling safe today. And at that stage, at one stage, it was felt that probably mankind is in trouble, and even question of survival was there. Sir, the nation will remain indebted to your contribution. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to our guest of honor, Shri S.R. Narasimhan, Chairman and Managing Director of POSOCO, that is Power System Operation Corporation. And I am proud to share that Shri S.R. Narasimhan is our alumnus of 1986 batch, Electrical Engineering. He is heading the organization which is responsible for maintaining the reliable and economic operation of the All India electricity grid, which is very crucial for everyone. He has vast experience related to the integration of the regional grids into the national grid. Not only he has connected all the regional grids, but connected to the other countries as well, like Bhutan, Nepal. So your contribution in making India self-reliant in the field of electricity is highly appreciable, sir. We are proud that you are NDTU alumni. Well, the great leaders don't set out to be a leader, they set out to make a difference. And it's never about the role, it is all about the goal. And we are fortunate to have Professor Jayaprakash Saini as Vice Chancellor of Delhi Technological University, who has the capacity to translate vision into reality. And this thing he has shown through his actions, his decisions. During the last 1 year, we have realized that he has solution for almost every problem. And solution is always innovative one, whether it is related to academics or related to administration or related to creating infrastructure. Sir, under your leadership, DTU is bound to scale newer heights. I would also like to extend a very warm welcome to Shri Karnail Singh, who is our distinguished alumnus, 1979 batch, electrical engineering. He held the responsibility of Special Director, Enforcement Directorate, and that is not just his introduction. He handled high-profile cases related to issues of national importance, and he has authored many books, and he has love for academics, and not just academics. He is still involved in mentoring the students. He even teaches the subjects to MBS students. That shows his passion, and he wants to give back to his alma mater. We do appreciate your affection for DTU. Sir, we have high regard for you. I would also like to welcome all other distinguished personalities of Delhi Technological University sitting on the dais. Professor Madhusudan Singh, Registrar, who is an outstanding administrator and working tirelessly for DTU. Your dedication to our work is appreciated by one and all. Professor S. Indu, Dean Students Welfare, who takes keen interest in all student activities. Professor Rajeshwari Pandey, Dean Academic UG, who is playing key role in curriculum revision and other academic related processes. And Professor Rachnagar, who has been handling the medals and scholarships committee over the years. Well, dear students, as you receive your degree tomorrow, I congratulate all of you and the proud parents who are present here. With degrees from DTU, now you will become part of an elite community, an eminent community, that is, now you have become DTU alumni. And DTU has a rich legacy in terms of its alumni base. Any part of the world, wherever you go, whichever industry you go, you find there is someone from DTU or DC at the top of the organization. So you will always be proud of your stature as DC alumni. Now, with being DTU alumni comes some responsibility, not just proud. Some responsibilities are also there. You have to carry the name of the DTU ahead, and you have to ensure that that whatever you do, people are proud of your actions and think of DTU as a great institution. As you enter new phase of life, I would like to share few thoughts which may help you in your professional journey. Life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% how you respond to it. Your attitude is very important in life, and your actions will decide and your decisions will decide where in life you will move. The exciting thing about life is that there is no core curriculum. Being in academics, we talk about curriculum and electives. So the exciting thing about life is that there is no core curriculum. The entire place is an elective, and your decisions decide how far you will reach. Value your time. The bad thing is time flies, but the good thing is that you are the pilot. If you want something you have never had, you must be willing to do something you have never done. And you should believe in yourself. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Before you act, listen. Before you react, think. Before you spend, earn. Before you criticize, wait. Before you quit, try. With these words, I once again congratulate all the PhD awardees, gold medalists, and scholarship winners. And I also congratulate their family members who are present here. I wish all of you a wonderful life ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now invite Professor S. Indu to deliver the welcome address.
Good evening to all of you. Honorable Chief Guest of today's function, Professor Randeep Guleria, Director, All India Institute of Medical Science. Guest of Honor, Shri S.R. Narasimhan, Managing Director of POSCO. Special guest, Shri Karnal Singh, former Chief Enforcement Director and founder of DCDTU Alumni Association. Honorable Vice Chancellor of Delhi Technological University and Netaji Subhash Institute of Technology, Professor J.P. Saini. Registrar, Professor Madhusudan Singh. Dean Alumni Affairs, Professor Rajesh Rohilla. Dean Academic UG, Professor Rajeshwari Pandey. Coordinator of Scholarship and Medals Committee, Professor Rajna Garg. And the distinguished alumni of the universities, Sri Sanjay Devan, Sri P.D. Shival, Sri Arun Gupta, Sri Deepti Mal. Donors of medals and scholarship, all deans, head of the departments, faculty members, graduating students, parents, and members of the media. My heartiest congratulations to all of you for your achievement today, PhD degree awardees and gold medal recipients. The Golden Pride function was actually initiated by it was initiated in 2016 by the then Vice Chancellor, Professor Yogesh Singh, and in the honor of recipients of gold medalist and PhD awardee degrees. We were organizing it in the lawns of VC residence at that time, but due to weather constraints, we have shifted to this auditorium. The tradition still continues. So once again, I welcome the recipients of gold medals and PhD degree awardees to the 6th Golden Pride function. At this time of celebration, my dear students, I would like to give you two advice by narrating a story. In olden days, education was done at the residence of Guru. I am talking about two students, that is Gopal and Ganesh, who were students of one such Gurukul. Both of them were really good, and sometimes Ganesh does all work given by the Guru, even better than Gopal. But Guru always gives preference to Gopal. So this Ganesh one day asked Guru, why you are doing this? Why you are giving preference to Gopal? So he, as an answer to this question, Guru gave an assignment. He gave 1 rupee to both and told them and taken them to the outhouse, showed two rooms, and told them that spend this 1 rupee and fill this. Tomorrow evening by 7 p.m. I will come here to watch what you have done. So Ganesh wanted to do everything as fast as possible and earlier than as fast. So he was thinking, how will I fill this room with this 1 rupee? Then he saw a sweeper standing nearby. He asked him, how much you take for filling this room with this your waste? He said that I'll take 50 paise. So he gave 50 paise and all the waste were filled in that room, and he completed his task and he saved money also. But Gopal was not doing anything, and next day morning he was continuously watching what is Gopal doing. But next day morning Gopal cleaned that room, and again he was not doing anything. In the evening, what he did is he put a photo of God Krishna and he took lamp from the Guru's residence. Then he bought the oil, cotton, matches for lighting the lamp using that 1 rupee, and then agarbatti also. Then he lit the lamp at around 6:45 p.m. and 7 p.m. the Guru came. When Guru came, the room of Gopal was well lit and filled with aroma of agarbatti. But he could not go to the room of Ganesh. So then he said, now you have understood why I give preference to Gopal. So by narrating this story, I would like to give you 2 advice to students, that when you are starting a career, you always should know what is expected from you and you do what is expected from you. So the capability of identifying what is expected by you will give you success. So think in that direction and do accordingly. And the second advice is, never ever think that the second person or the third person who is there with me is stopping my growth. It is not because of Gopal Ganesh is failing. It is because of his attitude or because of the way he is doing the work or following the work. He is good, he can understand things and he can do things faster, everything. But the attitude and the way he does changed his life. So never ever think that a second person is stopping you. So always you are the only one who can make you success or make your life failure. So with this advice, I would like to congratulate once again the all medal recipients and PhD awardees, and we are proud of you. DTU is proud of you. I wish you all a great career and great life. Thank you.